If one of your goals going into this year is to build your confidence in the gym, get consistent, so therefore you can see some really good results, I'm going to need you to stick around with this video. And today I want to share with you the 3 components that matter most in terms of building your confidence in the gym, getting some really good results, but most importantly, the key to never losing that confidence ever again. Let's get into it. As a coach and a bodybuilder myself, when I first got into the gym, I was not that consistent. To be honest with you, I lacked a lot of confidence. And half the time I was second guessing myself. I would be doing deadlifts and questioning, am I doing this right? And here's the thing. Sometimes I wasn't and sometimes I was. Because when it comes to form, especially when you're just getting into it, it's going to take a little bit of time for your body to get used to the form. But that doesn't mean you can't start doing it right now. But most importantly, it doesn't mean you can't start doing a regression of that exercise. Meaning if you're just getting started into the gym, start with machines first. And this is especially if you've never really been consistent coming in. Start with machines. They're going to emulate the exercise that you're going to be doing later on. But to gradually build your confidence in being able to push weight, handle the load, almost importantly, get out of your head, just do it. You got to start small. I highly suggest going to the gym with a plan with at least 5 to 8 exercises, and 5 of them can be machines and the rest could be body weight, so you can gradually start building your intensity, so you can gradually start building your frequency, so you can gradually start building your confidence in being able to push yourself in this area. And once you're able to push yourself here, it will be a lot easier to push yourself here and here. So start with machines. But here's what you can't do. Can't let that feeling and emotion of comfortability push you away from giving it a try. I understand if you've never really pushed yourself in the gym, but don't be afraid of doing it. A lot of people, the reason they, to be honest with you, haven't seen results in the gym, it's because they won't even try it. If you try it for 2, 3, 4 months, you won't regret it. I've never seen anybody who took the gym seriously for 3 to 4 months tell me, yeah, I regret all that. Most people are like, yo, I felt amazing. I felt great. Those workouts actually got me some muscles and I feel confident in myself to be able to wear that shirt, to be able to walk out shirtless. So if you want that confidence, here's right here, I need you to push towards it. Don't push away from it, push towards it. And once you've built your confidence with machines, you're 3 weeks and 4 weeks and you're feeling good, and you said, you know what? I think it's time to hit some free weights and some cables. Here's what I need you to do. First thing, get out of your head. Because when you start coming into free weights, it's a different ball game. And the reason why I say it's a different ball game, it makes you think a little different. Meaning is you're doing machines, technically just goes one way. But with free weights, it can go multiple ways depending on how you're controlling. And the biggest thing I would say when starting free weights is to understand your base. When you're just starting out, don't expect yourself to just start pushing 75 pounds for 10 reps. Gradually build up to it. But to build up to it, you need to focus on your form, focus on your technique, actually getting a feel for it at the bottom, and progressively increase the weight as you go. Because the thing with free weights is there's one day you're going to come in, you're going to hit a certain weight, the next day you're going to come in and you're not going to be weight hitting. And you could be one of 2 people. You could be the guy that says, fuck, man, I'm done. I'm never doing this again. Or you could be the guy that says, why did that happen? And usually what that happens is maybe lack of food for a day, not enough sleep, or just the fact that you maybe haven't recovered fully. You get back and biceps Monday, and now it's Thursday, and you're doing back and biceps again. Did your body fully recover throughout those 3 or 4 days? And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So in free weights, that's why I say it's a different ball game, and you gotta get out of your head and just do it. Meaning you just gotta perform. You gotta focus on the basics. And you also gotta focus on the things that you do outside of the gym. Because to build ultra confidence in the gym, it's also building confidence in your choices outside of the gym. When it comes to eating, sleeping. Because once those things are on point, that's when this is going to be on point. That's when you're gonna start building muscle faster than you've ever done before. Because you're focusing on the 3 areas that really matter in terms of building muscle. Recovery, performance, and nutrition. But you master these 3 while mastering free weights and taking your time. Oh, don't be jacked. But now let's move on to the final component. The last component doesn't necessarily have anything to do with weight training itself. This is all mindset. You know how I was saying before, get out of your head? This time it's get out of your own way. Meaning, when it comes to building ultra confidence in the gym, it's being able to come in 4 times a week consistently. It's being able to see yourself progressively get better when it comes to your form, technique, weight they're able to push, but most importantly, just the way your body looks. But that doesn't happen over a short period of time. Most people get in their own way because they expect results as fast as possible. So what you have to understand is give yourself a good amount of time to actually understand these basics, work through the machines, work in terms of nutrition, work in terms of free weights, and keep on stacking each action. And over time, that's what builds you. If you really want to build a physique that when you wake up, you're like, who is this guy? And I don't mean that to brag, no, bro. You know how hard I work to get to where I am? I'm going to look in the mirror and say, yeah, because I used to be the one that looked in the mirror and said, damn, I gotta change some shit. And if you're the person that's saying, damn, I gotta change some shit, you have to understand that change is not just external, that change is internal. And when you do that internal work, most importantly, understand that where you're at is not the end all be all, and you have room for progression. And that progression is with those basics and little things that I just said before. And you hone them down, you master them. That's what's gonna give you the body of your dreams. That's what's gonna get you lean toned. That's what's gonna give you that look, that feel, that confidence to come in here and never second guess yourself. And once it becomes a pattern within your own lifestyle, bro, you have a blueprint to be fit, healthy for the rest of your life. Is that what we want? While looking good doing it? So remember, if you master these 3 components, starting small, focusing on machines at first. Once you've mastered machines, focus on the basics of form technique while implementing free weights. And once you master free weights, don't forget, get out of your own way, perform, and just get 1% better every single day. If you do these things at the beginning of 2025, going into the rest of the year, bro, at the end of the year, you're gonna be very proud of yourself. So go and make that happen.